The US and Saudi Arabia diplomatic ties have suffered since Biden came to the White House. Both close allies have yet to settle down some issues of dispute. On top of these issues is calling on the American administration to redesignate Houthis as a terrorist group. This report has more details.
Despite President Joe Biden's diplomatic visit to Saudi Arabia last month, distrust endures, and little progress has been made in the relationship between the Biden administration and the Saudi regime. However, the Biden administration could perhaps take a unilateral measure that would not only help bridge the schism between the US and Saudi Arabia, but would also address a foreign policy error: redesignate the Houthis as a terrorist organization. If Washington is serious about resetting relations with Saudi Arabia, taking action against the Houthis is the best chance. The Saudis would applaud the initiative. The Houthis are still fighting for control of Yemen to the south. They are now exploiting a shaky truce to rearm and refinance in preparation for another round of warfare. When the truce expires, the group is almost certain to continue targeting Saudi Arabia, as the conflict in Yemen has spread throughout the region. Recognizing these realities with two simple bureaucratic moves would help set the US policy on the right track and help repair ties with the monarchy right away. In January 2021, the Trump administration classified the Houthis as a foreign terrorist organization. The decision made by the Trump administration was almost immediately reversed by the Biden administration in February 2021, noting the hazards that sanctions presented to humanitarian aid in war-torn Yemen. In doing so, the White House overlooked the Houthis' own operations. Following a string of high-profile strikes, including attacks on Saudi oil sites, pressure has mounted on the White House to reinstate the FTO designation. The Houthis have repeatedly attacked international maritime and civil aviation infrastructure. Last month, British officials intercepted Iranian missiles destined for Yemen, preventing a high-profile assault. Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and some Yemeni human rights groups are pleading with the Biden administration to relist the Houthis. They remark that since the administration's decision last year, Houthi terrorism has gradually escalated. The group has engaged in more violence, not less, since its delisting last year. In retrospect, the administration's assertion that delisting the Houthis would allow aid to flow more freely is untrue. The White House has officially admitted that the Houthis are among those obstructing aid provision. If the Biden administration fails to address Iran's destructive regional actions, Congress should pass legislation enforcing penalties against the Houthis, whilst